Good morning, everyone. It's Gem and Scrolls. It's not actually the greatest of mornings. So it's really raining outside and it's kind of gloomy, but the little ones are quiet. So I thought I would sneak away and do a pros and cons video for Diamond Painting Factory. And since my room, despite my light being on, is super dark and gloomy, I'm hoping this doesn't make anything too glary. It looks like it's pretty good. I love that light. I should do a video on that light. It's awesome for around the house. We're ordering like a few more. But anyway, okay, so Diamond Painting Factory. I didn't actually unroll these yet, but shipping is from China, like a lot of other places, and I was really impressed by how quick shipping was. Because I ordered on June 22nd, a day after I ordered from Craft Savings, and no, day before, day after. It was the day after, yeah. I knew I was ordering from Diamond Painting Factory, and I did all my ordering within a couple of days. And I received this on July 15th. So I had spotted this site and noticed a couple of these cute smaller ones that I thought were good for the kids, and knew for a couple weeks that I was going to be ordering from them for the small ones. Yeah, most people don't really want the small ones, but for kids, these are great. Shipping costs were $7.99 US, which is approximately $10 Canadian. It's actually just under that. But if there's any exchange fees, it'd be a little pretty close to $10 Canadian, because they do charge you in US dollars like a lot of sites. And it was wrapped. Each canvas was folded like this, with their drills and their tray and their pink pen and wax, all wrapped in like a bubble wrap, and then they were very securely wrapped in plastic, like they were not moving. I got it and I didn't even realize what it was, because it felt like all of them were packed so tightly, it felt like one thick mass, and I'm like, what is this? Anyway, for quality, I would say that these guys are your average Joes. Like, they're not much different than a quality you would expect from Everyday E-Deals or other such Facebook ad groups. They have a poured glue, it's really durable. I would say it's pretty high up there when it comes to tackiness for it. And I know the camera's not really picking it up, but some of the canvases have this like little sparkly shine to them. It's kind of funny. And I have noticed that a couple of companies do have this like sparkle or glittery look in the canvas themselves, so it's interesting. The images are clear, but you can't choose a side, and a size, not side. You can't choose a size, and so I'm a little particular when I know that a site's giving you a 30 by 40. I go along and I specifically look for something that is big, because I want to make sure that it's going to be good when it's put together. It's not going to have those extra details that are going to be hard to see. So I was very particular with ordering these small ones, because I was afraid I would run into issues, because they are more condensed. So I made sure I was ordering images that had a very big picture and focused on only one subject and things like that. This one, yeah, okay, it does show up. So this is the one that my stepson's working on, and you can see, like, you know, it's a big image. This one it was probably the one I was more worried about, just because it does have more detail compared to, say, the crown. And the other one that I would be a little worried about is like the elephant's even smaller. It's the smallest one. It's a 20 by 20. But I mean, the flowers are going to look like little blops. But considering it's for my daughter, who's 18 months, I don't think it's going to really matter. Anyway, so you can't choose a size, so you have to be careful when picking. There is a larger size area in the website. You can like scroll over and it'll say like as you're looking at the website, there'll be a drop down menu and then it says diamond paintings. You click diamond paintings and then you click down and it'll say like larger canvases or larger kits, and there'll be bigger kits there. They'll obviously cost a little bit more, but they'll be a bit bigger in size. For drills, as we go back to this, since they're already on the sheet, it actually shines more on camera, which is kind of nice. So, I was noticing earlier that some of these weren't really overly shiny, and I was a little concerned about that, but maybe it's just because of the room I was in, and now that this light is on, it's not too bad. Yeah, so he's not having any trouble with putting these drills down, and you can see, like, admittedly this is his first diamond painting, so you know you're gonna see things that are not straight. But considering he hasn't done any kind of diamond painting before, and I kind of just like threw this at him and said, here, this is how it's done, and he's been, you know, working at it pretty diligently when he does get to it. You can see that like the drills are pretty consistent in size, and he hasn't had any issues yet. He hasn't been telling me that there's a bunch that are deforked. And you can tell when looking at them that they're pretty nice in color. Like, they're not like a dull, flat color. There's a brightness to them, which is really nice. But otherwise, I would consider them a fairly average company. They have an average canvas. And everything else is, you know, there's nothing over the top. So, yeah. I am having troubles with yawns today, but I'm also looking to see what's on my list next. Oh, affordability and customer service. So, for affordability, these kits are quite nice. This kit was the 30 by 40. It's canvas size, not image size, and it was $7 Canadian or $5. Yeah, $4.99 US. And these small kits are $5 each or $2.99 US. Now, I thought when I was looking at them, but maybe it was just the one. There's one that I went to go scroll down and I couldn't find a size for. But then when I was doing my research just now, the sizes are there. Maybe I just missed it. But the sizes are down in the specifications. You scroll down, you look, and it tells you what size it is. Typically speaking, all of the deals that it's claiming on the Facebook page are associated with these tiny ones, like the super snack size ones, and then you know your 30 by 40. So then your 30 by 40 would be your next deal, which is the $7, and then anything that's larger is going to go up from there. Is it a bit deceiving? Definitely. You know, you go in there thinking that you're going to be getting a good deal for an image that's super clear, and then you are stuck with this, and you're like, oh wait, that image that I wanted with all the fish on it, it's going to be blurred. So you do have to be picky about it. which is why I stuck affordability and customer service kind of together, because as much as I didn't have any issues with this company, I find that if if you're gonna have a deal like that, at least say something. And I guess a lot of companies, they do have their deals where they're hiding behind something, but like at least everyday deals, when they say you buy one get one, they don't specify size, but you do buy one get one, like, so they're not really lying. And I guess, same thing here, they're not really lying, but there's a lot more I feel like there was a lot more deception in this kind of deal than there was like in the everyday deals. Still, good pricing, so I mean, I have no complaints there. Just double checking. Okay, so uniqueness. They do have one thing going for them where they have a whole section on crystal rhinestone kits. Now, they claim they are full kits, but if you look at the images, they're clearly not a full kit. And I didn't open up many of the links. They're actually partials, so you'll have drills covering pretty much the whole canvas, but it'll be like this image of baby Groot, and you might have like black around his eyes, and then like, special drills all around his face and whatnot, but it won't be like a crystal, like this kit with crystal rhinestones, and you get to do the whole canvas. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, yeah. So, the pricing on the partial kits, the partial rhinestone crystal kits, seems like when I was on it ages ago, it looked like they were all pretty much around the same price, about like $5 Canadian. I'm not sure what that is US, but there could be some that are more expensive, so, but they definitely didn't have, like, as I was looking through it, I definitely could not find any that were like full crystal rhinestone kits. For those who are looking for full kits, they don't have those. At least not that I could find. Admittedly, I'm looking at these in passing and trying over probably a couple of days while I have time between taking care of the toddler and stuff. And then for stock, there's a full stock. There's lots to choose from. I don't really see them running out of anything. Like, they have lots of images to choose from, so you can see here, like, I got stuff from like, pretty princesses to, I know like this one I kind of went kind of superhero-y, but I got R2D2 and Groot, and then there's Ariel and Mickey and snowmen and frogs and elephants. So I mean, you got a lot to choose from for themes and images. And even when you're being picky, you can be choosy. The only thing is that a lot of the images that I liked, a lot of the clear images, were in rounds and not in squares. So that was a little disappointing, because I always love having square kits. And I feel like the majority of my stock is in rounds, unfortunately. But yeah, that's just how it seems to work out these days. Anyway, going on to rating everything, I'm going to give shipping 4 stars, which is kind of insanely weird to me, because I feel like I haven't rated a company really well for shipping for a while outside of Canada, but it came within like 3 weeks after you take out days processed. And then, shipping wasn't too bad, considering it's a tiered system, which means that, the more kits you throw in there, the higher the price is going to be. So it wasn't too bad. 3.5 stars for quality seems pretty average, so that's what I'm sticking with. Customer service. I hemmed and hawed about this because the deal thing, because I feel like I didn't give other companies as much hassle about their Facebook deals. And I guess it's because even though the other companies do have Facebook ads, I didn't really look at their ad to go in for deals. But this one was on my Facebook, so I clicked it and was like, hey, I want to order from these guys. So like, I feel like in a way that's kind of like biased, but I am basing this on experiences as I go. So I did see their Facebook ad very clearly, and so I'm going to give them 4.5 stars. Affordability, I'm giving them 5 stars. I mean, you can find things that are affordable on this site. There's a lot of different things. So anyone who really wants to do a diamond painting and can't afford those $50 kits or whatever, then you can find something here. Uniqueness, I'm going to give them 2 stars. Having the crystal rhinestones, not necessarily something that just like blows them out of the water, but it is something that, you know, like the way they have it set up and stuff, it's something special. Plus they have paint by numbers, so you can find all the images paint by numbers as well. So 2 stars for uniqueness, and then for stock I'm giving them 5 stars. When you add all those up and everything like that, you look at an average of 4 stars, which I'm kind of surprised. I was a little shocked that they averaged that high. I definitely like this company so far. We'll see what happens as I do more of the kits, and that way I can give like a little review in my completed work projects that I've been doing. But that's it for today, guys. And if you want more pros and cons videos, or if you want to I've totally lost my train of thought here. It has been one of those mornings. Do you guys ever have one of those mornings? Okay, if you want to see any more pros and cons videos or any unboxings when I have those, hit the subscribe or like button and like button. It'll send you a notification, let you know that I've updated my channel with a new video. I've also have been working on some little life hack videos for a few people who have asked about some of the tricks that I've used around the house, just because, you know, videos are more informative. So if that's something that's up your alley as well, to check those out as they come along. And I'll leave you guys at that. I'm hoping to get to my home craftology pros and cons video soon. It should be a good one. See you next time.